Okay, that's a beautiful little piece of you.
Oh, fantastic. I didn't feel it.
Thank God. I think you should be an actress.
Oh, okay.
Dramatic actress.
If I don't find my contour, I'm not gonna have a nose today. I found my nose, bitch.
I apologize ahead of time. This is my pre-apology video for just the absolute cringe that you're about to witness. The absolute drama. Like, am I a theater kid? Do I think that I moved to New York City and suddenly I'm on Broadway? Why am I so dramatic? I have no idea.
I get a surgery.
They call it a surgery on Google, okay? They took a piece of my flesh. You're gonna see all of that. So trigger warning ahead, but I just want to say one thing, okay? The one thing that I have been missing so much is just a good home cooked meal. Like, that's the only thing that has been keeping me sane recently. I get it. New York City food, the restaurants, they're fantastic. I love it. I'm so excited about it, but I am not a takeout girl every single day type of person. I don't know, something about it. Nothing beats a home cooked meal. Nothing beats knowing exactly what goes into my food and having the aromas fill up the kitchen, and even just having the experience of cooking something with my fiance has been literally the highlight of my days recently. I actually moved our HelloFresh subscription box over to this address, which is so easy to do. It just takes a couple of clicks on their app, and HelloFresh has a weekly selection of over 30 plus recipes and 70 plus convenience items. So I'm talking breakfast, snacks, desserts, sides that are so delicious, and they get delivered straight to your door. You get the season's freshest flavors picked straight from the farm to your door in less than a week. You get like top-notch flavors, top-notch ripeness, and they even have these like cute baking kits that you can add onto your HelloFresh meal box, which my sister has been doing with Sophie. She's been sending me pictures. And speaking of Sophie, if you guys have picky eaters at home, like my freaking niece Sophie, who believes the only source of nutrition that she needs is a quesadilla, then you need to check out HelloFresh, because they have so many kid-friendly, picky eater approved meals that are so easy to get your kid to eat some nutritious food, home cooked meals without all of their complaints. Or like Sophie, she will literally throw the food if she doesn't like it. HelloFresh has so many options to choose from. I'm talking veggie, pescatarian, fit, and wholesome. You can easily customize your meals using Hello Custom. You can swap out a protein, add a protein to a veggie dish, and it's up to 72% cheaper than dining out or grocery shopping. On top of that, it is the first carbon neutral meal kit company, and nearly all the packaging is recyclable. Go to HelloFresh.com and use code MissMangoButt16 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 free gifts. That's HelloFresh.com and use code MissMangoButt16 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 free gifts. Thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring today's video, and let's get into the crying, the drama, the theatrics. First of all, I'm not crying because I'm itchy, which honestly adds to it. Let me show you my legs, and it is now up on my stomach, and my bibs, my once perfect double D cups, are now covered in welts, and they're so itchy. The only place is my really big butt for some reason. It honestly maybe looks a little bit worse than it is. I'm just so stressed. Again, I'm not stressed about the itching. I know it literally looks like I'm stressed about the itching, but it's like, I don't know why my life always works like this. You know, when one thing goes bad, everything else has to fucking crumble down at the same freaking time. A lot has been going on, and I just want to sit here and cry for a second.
Well, you gotta stop crying because we gotta go. We're gonna go see a doctor to see what the hell is going on with her. The rush is just getting worse and worse and worse, and Stephanie's mental state is just go pew.
And it has nothing to do with the rash.
I think it has a.
I mean, I think the rash plays a role because I haven't been sleeping well. I wake up and like now the rash is beyond the point of itchy. It's to the point where everything is so tender. I feel like someone grated a layer off my skin and I'm just walking around with some raw ass fresh skin, you know? I definitely overplanned everything. There's a million things I have to do and I want to do, but all I can do is sit there and itch. He's just doing it for the camera.
I said, come here, pose.
How's the pose?
It's good. You feel like a mom. From this angle, the bumps are really 4D, bitch. much.
Damn, your tattoo just looks sick.
I'm having the best time ever. I am trying to get dressed to go to the freaking doctor. And look what I find on my face. Okay, I know it looks like hyperpigmentation. I know it looks like a pimple, but it's kind of itchy.
It looks like a mosquito bite.
Yeah, well, so do my legs.
Like, it's kind of wild. It's white in the middle and then red around. Looks like a mosquito bite of some sort. Okay, well, let's go to the doctor. Let's see. I think you're fine. We got patient 0 in the house. But she's actually not being funny though.
She's not being funny.
She's not being funny. She's actually dead scared right now.
She's scared to death.
Help me!
So we're going for a colonoscopy right now. Just kidding.
Is it a needle?
Oh, it's a giant one. Honey, close your, sit down, close your eyes.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure. I think you should be an actress.
Okay.
Dramatic actress.
I'm so scared. I'm literally about to cry. Okay. Oh no.
You're doing good. Wow.
And now you're taking a piece of my skin. Is it already numb?
I hope so.
Oh no, you hope so. Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's a beautiful little piece of you.
Oh, fantastic. I didn't feel it.
Thank God.
Is there more?
I do have to put a teeny stitch in there.
A stitch.
He's stitching you up right now.
Were you both in Georgia?
Yeah.
Who lives in Georgia? I shouldn't say that.
Thank you so much.
Are you shaking?
He's laughing at you.
I know.
It's not nice.
It's so rude.
So rude.
So rude.
Just wait until he has a problem.
Holy shit. This is the most impressive thing I've ever seen you do.
Thank you so much.
Creepiest elevator.
I'm sorry. Who's the baddest bitch on the block?
Try to swing it with your other arm.
No. Who's the baddest bitch on the block? Let me explain. That doctor was so freaking scary.
Bro, I was gonna say he's like the chillest doctor ever.
No.
He's hilarious.
He was just like, comedian, dramatic actress. Down.
Honestly, I'll be honest. I didn't know what.
A biopsy is? Me
Yeah,
either.
I didn't know.
I was
He
waiting
took
for
out
him.
a tool and started digging onto your skin. I thought it was just a little poke. And then when he took out the stitching, I'm like, what are you stitching? Wait, why? What are you crying about now?
It says that stitches will normally be removed after 5 or 14 days at your own surgery by the practice nurse.
I would just pull it out. It's fine.
I don't need the 10th pep talk of the day. I'm making him film because if I have to listen to this for the 10th time today, you have to listen to it at least once.
Listen, Linda.
Okay, I'm listening.
You need to relax. You're gonna be okay.
The rage I feel.
You-
You need to relax.
You need to relax.
Relax.
Rex.
You need to relax and relax. Okay. I need 30 racks. Right, mother. Now.
Honey?
Let me live my life, okay? I can't want Blackpink in peace.
Alright, so as you guys can see, we have a plastic wrap here.
No, let me do it.
What do you mean let you do it?
No.
You can't do
I
it.
don't
Come here.
trust you.
Come here.
You're
Come here.
gonna give me pain. No, I don't trust you.
Just come here. Come here.
Don't.
No.
What you
No,
doing?
you have to.
That's good. Don't fucking touch me.
But you have to.
No.
So you have to get the
No.
top and bottom better.
I'm fucking you right now. Ah!
How to stop? You have to make the edge tight so the water don't
obviously
leak in.
tight.
It's not. Honey, look, the water's gonna flow right in.
Your face is water.
It's gonna flow right in.
Well, fix it.
Now you look like you just got your tats done.
Sick times, bro.
You son of a... You piece of shit.
I mean, in the neon lights, it kind of looks kind of cool now.
It kind of looks kind of cool, she said. Fucking idiot.
Here's the plan, okay? I'm gonna hop into the shower. I'm gonna use the handheld thing. That handheld thing, I don't have one at home. That handheld thing has really gotten me through my yeasty.
Holy shit, your hand looks actually, you look like a zombie right now. Okay, alright.
And he said that the prednisone is making me anxious. Nobody told me that. I'm diagnosed with anxiety. So what are you gonna do? Give me meds that make me anxious? Literally, what? I feel like I'm having some crazy mood swings.
Let's go. I feel like I'm tricking Sophie or something.
Sit down. Oh wait, no, this is not.
So every night we take status photos of
Photos.
gym pics. We got some new prescriptions for the night. Very exciting.
Oh no, I
Let's-
have no pants on.
And then this is the new product we just got today. It's called Beta
Metha.
Sony.
Dipro.
Keo.
Nate.
Let me try it. Oh.
That's what I thought. So it's supposed to be super strong anti-itching cream. Guess who's calling? We got Sister Bear. Hello? I'm about to slap this all over her.
Just a thin layer, right?
Yeah, a thin layer because it thins your skin.
It thins her skin?
Yeah, so like if you put it on too thick of a layer, it'll thin her skin.
See, I knew I needed to call my sister because your ass would have fucking caked me up in this shit without a second thought. I just feel really sad from the nuts or something. Like I can't focus on things because I'm so itchy.
Stephanie, you
Yeah?
have to do the steroid cream real good though because that'll really help with the rash.
Okay.
It will help it recover?
Yes, and that, like, it's a steroid, but like at least you're not taking it orally, so it'll help with the itching, it'll help with the redness, and it won't make you like that depressed feeling.
Oh, okay.
The next morning.
Good morning.
Ow, fork.
It's the next day. Listen, I don't really have a makeup table in this place, so I have been a traveling box. This is all of my makeup. This is a freaking foldable mirror that has an LED light from Amazon. It's from Okay, here's the first step. I've already started. This is my little compact from a brand called Amuse in 1.5 clear. It's the Amuse Dew Jelly Vegan Cushion. I like it. There's no coverage in this thing, but I like it. It feels really light. So I'm getting ready. I'm trying to do a forced glow up. I just feel so gross. Listen, I know that TikTok knows that I'm in New York. Why does TikTok know everything? That's the question. Anytime I travel anywhere, tell me why I went to Dallas. It's probably because I have my fucking location on it. When I go to Dallas, all I'm getting are Dallas videos. I'm in Atlanta, all I'm getting are Atlanta videos. And now in New York City, all I'm getting are get ready with me for New York Fashion Week videos. Been making me a little bit depressed, if I'm being honest with ya. That was supposed to be me. No, not really. I was not invited, but I did want to like go out more. This was not what I had planned for New York City. Let me explain. One of the reasons that I really wanted to get a place in New York is because, I mean, if you live with your family, you probably understand the struggle. But I live with my mom. We have family members coming in and out of the house nonstop. Like, people will come uninvited, unannounced, just popping through the door. You don't understand how many times I'll walk downstairs and my dad is eating a full-on fucking meal in my kitchen. And I'm like, when did you get here? People will just be in and out. So when I'm in Atlanta, I feel really, I mean, it's like a wholesome family moment. I'm just in oversized baggy t-shirts all day, every day. Like, I sleep in baggy t-shirts. I try to wear a bra around the house because, are you kidding? People are in and out all the time. There's always people over. But in New York, I had a vision. I had a vision to not only free the nips. If I show you my closet right now, there are so many cute little nighties, like those slip dresses, like the sexual ones. I brought those because I'm like, I'm gonna live that young, hot, single but not single life. Like, I was gonna live that single life with my fiance, but we're not single. Like, we're just gonna act all young and hot. Like, we got no kids.
I don't know why I said that. We have no kids, but you get what I'm saying.
I thought that was gonna be me inside the apartment, and then when I get out of the apartment, I thought I would be eating at like cool little restaurants. I'm looking for my contour, hold on.
If I don't find my contour, I'm not gonna have a nose today. I found my nose, bitch.
I thought when I go out of New York, I'm gonna be wearing like the coolest, weirdest, most different clothes that I would never try in Atlanta. And I was gonna be chic, trendy, go to Soho, go to the vintage shops, do the absolute most with my fucking matcha lattes and like walk around, you know? That was the vibe. Then, for the past 2 weeks, I haven't left this apartment. Well, kind of. I haven't really left the apartment. And I have just been living chronically with my hands down my fucking pants. Just both of them.
Double fisting it.
There has been no shame. I don't know if it was the yeasty. I think once I got here, the yeasty really opened me up.
I was like a f***ing slime factory down there.
So this one is from a brand called Colorgram. It's like a little contour stick. I really like it because it's so thin. Like it's perfect for drawing on because the other contour sticks that I would get from like Sephora, you have to get a brush and then draw it on and then blend it with a different brush. You know what? Maybe it's not even blending. I'm no makeup guru. Don't be taking my advice. Yeah, so I've been living with both of my hands down my pants. Do you know what that does to your self-confidence? Going from thinking that you're gonna be out and about in Soho to going like this the whole time. Literally, this has been my pose. And that feels so good. I've been living with my hands in my pants for the past 2 weeks. I find myself laying on the couch in the most disgusting positions. I look like that one guy that's at all of those football watch parties and in your fucking living room, laying on the recliner, both his hands down his pants, gripping his balls.
That's me.
It's been such a trip. Even when I look into the mirror right now, the only way to best describe the self-confidence hit that I've taken is I feel like I'm a decapitated head on somebody else's body. When I look at my naked body, it doesn't even feel like my body. It feels like somebody else's body. And I'm just completely disconnected from my own body. There is something about seeing a whole body rash and there's so much swelling involved and it's so red and it's so itchy and uncomfortable. It's the weirdest thing. I can't get behind it. Okay, so I learned this trick on TikTok.
Do you love the just energy shift for me?
I'm like, guys, I'm crippled with depression. So on TikTok, so I learned this trick on TikTok. Instead of doing the slides for the contour, they do like the dots. And this thing is amazing for the motherfucking dots. It's perfect. It's not too thick. It's pretty light. Like, look at that. Nothing has changed. Perfection. I haven't put any of my lingerie that I brought. Yeah, I did bring lingerie.
Optimistic, Stephanie, don't you think?
Brought a lot of lingerie that I was not using in Atlanta, and I was like, I'm gonna leave it here. You know how wild I was thinking of being? I was thinking of being so wild that I was like, I gotta buy a safe. Not because I have valuables. I'm gonna put all my accessories and my lingerie in there, so when my mom comes here, she can't open it.
None of it's being used.
My sex drive has never been lower. You have no idea. I really think it was the yeasty that took me out. I really feel like I want to shave the half of my brows off. I remember in high school I used to have very straight brows. I would draw them on very straight because that was like the Korean way. These are the eyeshadow palettes that I'm gonna try. Which, speaking of eyeshadow, have you guys noticed something? My sty is gone. I got here, I get a yeasty, I get a full body rash, but my sty magically disappeared. My skin is a lot clearer here too.
So I'm confused.
Someone told me that New York City water is the dirtiest, nastiest water ever, but then another person told me that New York City actually has like the cleanest water, so I'm not entirely sure. These are the eyeshadows that I'm using though. This is from a brand called Romand. There's the Better Than Berry and then Peach Dahlia. Peach Dahlia. We're just gonna go in with a brown shade and kind of it up, you know? I do feel like Korean makeup is really light. It's so easy. If you're like me and you're not really good at makeup, try Korean makeup because sometimes when I use these American eyeshadow palettes, they're so pigmented that it's like it takes so much energy to blend. But these Korean eyeshadow palettes, and this sounds like a backhanded diss, but they're not that pigmented. They're really light, but you can build it up and it's so easy. Hey, maybe it's the Korean makeup that's getting rid of my sty. So I just do like a brown shade all around my eye. Then I go in with the pinkest shade that I can find. At one point I used to do this because I really love pink eyeshadow, but then I started doing it because my sty. So then when I did the pink eyeshadow, it would cover up the sty and make it look like an even sty on both eyes. But now I'm addicted to pink. I can't go back. Mascara time. This one, oh, if you guys have a good Korean mascara brand, let me know. I'm so scared of mascaras because in my head,
Can you even see me?
in my head, I feel like mascaras give me styes. This one so far has been okay. Lower lashes done. I will say putting on makeup so far is helping the self-confidence a little bit. Listen, I know I'm having a self-confidence issue, but I get random thoughts of like, should I just go dye my hair somewhere? Honestly, I'm kind of scared because I've always had a problem with self-confidence. It's always been like a thing I've struggled with, and I know it gets bad because when I start disconnecting from my own body, the feeling is almost, this is not my body. Like this is, I have no connection to this body. I don't feel any sort of emotion for my body. I don't even feel hatred for my body, which I feel like there's phases. I don't really remember the last time I loved my body, but it's like, oh, this is my body and I'm gonna try to embrace it. Or it's like, oh, this is my body and I should be nice to it because it's literally a bag of flesh and bones that's keeping me alive, right? Or it's like, oh, I kind of don't like my body. And then when it gets really bad, I get to this really weird stage of, this is not my body. I literally feel like a decapitated head. It's the weirdest. I don't know why it gets to that point. I guess it's kind of like disassociating. I don't know if it is. I feel like that's a buzzword these days and people have been attaching it to everything. I don't know if that's what it is, but you get what I'm saying. I did the mascara. Gotta put on some lashes, but I also got these. These are like the 3CE glitter things. So good. For the longest time I tried not to use so much glitter because I thought that was the reason for my sty, but I'm fine here. It's gotta be some sort of freaking tree in Atlanta. That's my best guess. I've always been obsessed with peri pera, but they have like, I don't even know how to pronounce it in Korean.
Peri para?
Peri pera beads. These are really good. They're the Ink Mood Glowy Tints and they're so juicy looking. If I had some self-confidence, I might make out with myself because it makes your lips look really juicy. See, already better, but it gets better. Hold on. Then I use my finger. Not bad at all. Then this is a Romand Glowy Tint. It's their Sanho Crush. This is the most insane fucking lip gloss. Like, fuck a Dior lip oil. This is the most insane lip oil lip gloss I've ever put on my lips. Honestly, it's pretty slimy. It's as slimy as my yeast infection, but it makes your lips really juicy looking.
She thinks she's funny.
So let me put on my lashes. I've been doing this thing where I'm trying to do more mascara and less lashes because this New York City wind is something else. When you get hit with this New York City wind and debris, who's to say that your lashes are staying?
There are no guarantees in life.
And I think we're done for the makeup. Why don't I feel glowed up? The lash is on. I gotta fill it with some eyeliner. There's people doing window washing on the building across from us and it looks so intense. I'm so petrified of heights. The other day I went out onto this little balcony area and I was grabbing onto the railing. Are people just born with fear of heights? Or you think it's something they learn? I always wondered if I was dropped or something when I was a baby, because why am I so terrified of heights? I will have these moments on a plane where I start really thinking about how high up in the air I am. And that's when everything starts going to shit. Like, I could literally work myself into a hyperventilation. I could work myself into a hysteria if I really wanted to. All I have to do is sit on the plane and truly think about how high up in the air that I am in that exact moment, and I could easily have a panic attack. There needs to be an off switch for your brain where you just press it and your brain is like, okay, I'm good. Okay, this is the easy part. Makeup is fine because my face doesn't have a rash. Knock on wood. But I don't really have any clothes that I can wear because I can't wear anything too tight. I don't want to wear anything too loose, but I have to cover up every inch of my bod right now because I don't want people to think I'm contagious. And we're done with the makeup!
Actually, we're not. I gotta do blush.
I have these two options. I got the Patrick Ta, this shade. It's like a very light pink. Or I have the Dior Backstage, the bright pink. You know what? Today I'm gonna go with the bright pink because it's supposed to be a glow up, you know? I like to grab the world's smallest brush. I don't even think that's how you're supposed to put on blush, but I love to overdo it with the blush. And if you give me a big brush for my blush, my whole face is gonna be pink. I would rate this look a 7 out of 10. 7 for the effort. I took off 3 points because I can. And I am my worst critic. My fiance gets mad at me because I make such weird faces while I'm itching, but I'm telling you, it's the sport, okay? I'm telling you. Literally my hand is in my pants right now. I've been scratching itches I didn't even know it existed. And it's so much more satisfying when I make the faces too. Can you see this? I hope you can. Ah! Let's just go get changed. Let me show you exactly what I meant by hot girl summer. All the clothes that I brought. Originally, it started with that I had to wear long sleeves and then I could wear a skirt because my legs weren't bad. And I could also show my stomach. If I wanted to do like a crop top long sleeve with a skirt, it was fine. Now my legs are so messed up, I have to wear long pants. And my stomach is so messed up that I can't do a crop. So I have to do a full-on long sleeve, full-on long pants, which is fine, I don't mind it. That's actually like, I like to cover up, but I don't really have anything. I mean, I got this at Lululemon recently because this is so buttery soft. And then all of these are either short sleeves or they're cropped or just doesn't cover everything. I think it's more appropriate that I'm just in a hospital gown, if I'm being honest. I did get a couple of things. Some of these long sleeves from a couple Korean brands that I'm gonna try on. I have no idea what this is. It's weird. Oh, it's my fiance's shirt. Picked a shirt, I picked a bra. Let's change. It kind of hurts to take off clothes right now because of this freaking biopsy wound. I had no idea that they take such a big chunk of your freaking flesh. What are they taking it for? If you ever see me on the news of a crime, I've been framed by my freaking dermatologist.
I'm naked. You can't even see. Not that you'd want to right now.
Now that I'm looking at it, I don't know how this is gonna look like a glow up because you've got to be kidding me. It was supposed to be a glow up. I mean, it's comfortable, but it's definitely a glow down.
Honey?
Okay, so you know how I'm doing, like I'm trying to glow up?
You look beautiful.
I'm literally gonna cry. Why do I look like a hospital patient? That was redonkulous. I'm gonna try this one on.
Oh, very cute. Super cute. Yeah.
Okay.
진짜 예뻐. 예뻐.
Here's the plan, old man. I feel a little bit better. I feel like I'm in higher spirits and I'm gonna try to go out and have a good day. That's the plan. I think I'm gonna try to visit a bookstore called The Strand. It's like this really cute place. Maybe I'll find a coffee table book. Maybe I'll find a couple of good thriller books to cuddle up on the couch and then stick my hand down my pants, you know? That sounds like I'm getting some sort of spicy book. I'm just gonna get a thriller book and itch down my pants. That's all I'm doing. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hopefully everything will be back to normal. Even if my skin isn't back to normal, I'm gonna try to behave as if everything is back to normal because maybe if I just get back into my routine, everything will feel better again. That's the plan. So today, I'm just using it as like a mental health day. Starting tomorrow, we're back on schedule. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm sorry if it's a bit of a Debbie Down, if it's a bit of a chill video. I'm okay mentally, I'm okay physically. It's not a big deal. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to check out HelloFresh, linked in the description. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Please stay safe out there and be healthy. I love you. Bye.